emergency bulletins and everywhere with to the train out of town home. Indian a visit, filling your childhood home. Give your mother her grandkid, father a kiss. Put your luggage in the bedroom in the kitchen sink. With your husband still up in Hudsonville. Till the weekend when your shift ends at the furniture mill. Running water for the dishes and coffee on the stove. Heard a warning from the corner on the radio. And the glass started to rattle in the window. So you went out to breath. The staircase down to the cellar full of tape equipment. Now you're baby your arms where the labels are mason jars. That's what they call it. That's what they Michigan. Stay calm, keep the radio loud. Take care when house. Father puts blankets on the corner, but the furnace. Father lights candles. It's a miracle. Baby the crew. Back home, doing yard work outside. Husband being stubborn under the sky. Saw the fence, neighbor shit slits on the kitchen window, start to bending. You went back to the basement. Bookshelf, lit from the workbench. The flashlight, shining bright from back, try not to think about something you're walking. Lightning, scattered the night sky. Wind burst the tar of the power line. Basement, at the workbench. Sat and tried to wait out tonight. You called for 3 straight days. Still with your family back home. Up in Hudsonville, the worst of the storms touched ground. And the phone lines were down. Turned the radio up. There's a woman who got thrown from her car to a barbed wire fence. She was 6 months pregnant. Her and the baby lived. You tried, but the line, I remember those nights. Do you run? Quiet stories rattled the window frame. Couldn't keep one thing the same way when the storm blew in. The furniture rearranged. I could see right there in a funnel cloud. And your mother said, I try so hard to keep your eyes. When the call comes through the other side, stay calm. Keep the radio loud. Stay down. There are bridges over rivers, sirens in the distance. Read house, keep down. Then after dinner, take the dishes over house. Wires snap and the metal gets twisted. There's the rattle of the whistle glass bending. Take the children down, tear a home. Thanksgiving, stay calm, keep down at the workbench, stay. And the coffee maker hisses, stay calm, keep down, turn the radio. There are section. thought you should know.
a love song. What a joy to be back here with all of you. I'm gonna untangle myself. We're called La Dispute. We're from a city called Grand Rapids in a place called Michigan. An ocean and a bit away from here. That's me for sure. What's clicking? Fiona? Something's clicking. Something's popping. We're gonna ignore that for now, because fuck it, who cares? It's punk rock. Hey, listen, all these songs are on a record called Rooms of the House. It's a record about It's about the passage of time. It's about the roads that you took to get you and the roads you did not take to end up where you are in the end. And I've been thinking a lot about that in the context of this band, having spent the entirety of our adult lives doing this for a living. And at times you wonder, shit, should I have done something a different way? Should I have taken a right when I'd taken a left? And to be here with all of you, to know that the decisions that we made along the way would get us to Huxleys, to Berlin, to here on the 11th of June 2024, to spend time in this room with all of you, despite all the bullshit going on in the world, makes it all feel so right, so good, so full of joy. So thank you for being here. Thank you for taking care of us. This song's called Scenes from Highways.
Some your uncomfortable posing profile, the postures of long drives, and recycling of your numb and your sleeping parts. And you lean much harder than you need when the road curves. Swerve through traffic in the cracks in the ground. Every gesture you require, every drive like this. Just head out of town. I let the wheel go over center lines. Inside a place where the time will look through history. Are you in periphery? Not prone in the passenger seat. It's a mystery, the ways you can sleep. I wanna live here, where nobody goes. Wanna breathe in the air and sprawling ancient spaces on it. You said we're so scared of alone. You're human, you wanna go where it glows. All those places where your watch doesn't work. You were riding those nuts on the highway, always hiding out. Sign a songwriter street thing, like a scene from a song. Don't wanna maybe running on empty. Once were they were quick, so nights when you find your crew come around, so you'd head out of town and jump into the highway and drive. Certain nights when you thought it was fine, when it shook you and the baby would cry. Did you always turn around and they get? Hear the shatter with glass on the door again. Another baby couldn't sleep anymore. Did you find that you were looking for? Mother called a hard way, sent you one interview. Answer to an ad. Once his daughter still remembers dinner when her father said he wouldn't stay his neck up for trouble again. But he's in that. Those days you wake up just inside you wouldn't show. To a bedroom door, exits get tight, follow you out. Pretty soon you started falling for your daughter. She fell for you. Drive, everyone can die. Like the desert that you're having a primitive in. Drift to almost trips out. Time moves, someone's lower. I know you meant what you said. You want to go where it's close. All those places where highways don't reach. You want to go where it close. Somewhere that time is irrelevant. Wanna go where it close. Somewhere the spaces are in. Wanna go where it close. Where you don't feel the arms fast enough. You identify flowers on the road. Roll the windows up, shut off the radio. Did you ever think you'd end up here? All those late nights you were driving alone. You were riding to high. Searching for a brand new life. Did you ever think you'd find me? all the half-ending. Funny what things come back, the first things you see. So like it's only a joke. Ain't this what? Something else inside. His thoughts are secret. Little children, warnings that they give him like, come on, happy, please don't let me. I want those worn out jokes, so very lifetimes and tough at the session still. Does it ever occur how often couples can find a certain Splitsville? It's funny what you think of in the wreckage, lying there in the dirt, in the dust and rust. How you're suddenly somewhere in the desert in the nighttime, and it's getting close to Christmas. And then her and that movie voice she uses when she reads, "Welcome to the land of enchantment" from a highway sign. And it's late, so you take the next day. Trip back to the week, back over, still lives, jobless. Yes, in retrospect, I should have said the back. That's it, how you said, I just don't know it, I promise. Real range thing, things don't mess like me, but I guess in the end, I guess in the end, I guess in the end, I guess in the end. Sort of feels like every day it's harder to stay happy where you are. Yeah, what's going on through the fence to your neighbor's yard? Even risk it, take first thing is the way. So hard now to just be content because there's always one proposing my own joke, proposing my own joke for these bare hands. Think I'm miserable, I'd rather run for mayor in Splitsville. Suffer your jokes again. Drivers out on the bridge, slowing down as they go through lane shift. Wires sway, concrete gives, metal twisting and everything tumbling. At the end of the workday, stuck in traffic, don't feel when the road sways underneath. Concrete gives, metal twisting and everything tumbling. To their partners and kids, don't suspect anything till the bridge splits. Wires snap, concrete gives, metal twisting and everything tumbling down. Where I said I saw brake lights flash, as I picture them, all the people, their faces in free fall, the water beneath. I push my balls against the tents, so hard to see if it hurts. Were in glass when I have shattered it. Can I battle every impulse to panic? You think wind, swim out through the metal twisting upward, but the sculpture was so terrible. People trapped in their cars, put their feet on the glass and then kick on. Reports in seatbelts twist, river flowing and everything tumbling. People under the waterline, or shift through the wreckage or they find seatbelts stuck. Water fills up, river flowing and everything going downstream. On the dining room wall, I watched it playing the reception of the television. The reversal in the mirror, I could see on the searchlight. Gather color as they feel a while. Shades all the wreckage, or the cars piled in the river, in the rail yard, metal twists, wire snap, concrete blocks split, and debris from tire rods and metal twists up in the wire sway, when the breeze blows, in the distance, sirens glow, right and sinking all where they look for survivors, searchlights fall like the color of smoke clouds and shadows to fall, people under the water, people trapped in their cars, kicked and trying to get out, people still with their seatbelts on, pets they had in the back, in car seats, and I watch it on TV, lying down here on the floor in the dining room, reversed in the mirror, where I know I'm not dreaming now. I only know I've been sleeping on just until this when I only know that it's light outside. I only know that did they find out the concrete gave? When did they learn that the wire snapped? Thank you.
We spent the last first couple years post-COVID when we decided it was safe enough for us to participate in the universe again, playing songs off a record called Wildlife, which was fun. It was fun to jump back to something familiar, to come back to something that's meant a lot to us, and to kind of use that to re-enter the musical landscape and come back to our communities, and decided after doing that for so long that we would do this one quick, do this anniversary tour quick, just do a handful of shows in places that have really meant a lot to us so that we could look forward and focus on the future and work on a new record and it was a no-brainer to play a show in Germany, to play in Berlin, to come back to what has for as long as we've been making the trip over the ocean to come to this continent, been our home away from home, really, in so many ways, ever since the first show we played in Cologne 15 fucking years ago. So thank you for coming out and for being a part of the last one in Europe before we go home to play in where we're from, and one more in Australia later in the year. And it's been really special, and one of the things that we tried to do to make these shows particularly memorable for us and for everybody involved is to make the lineups as good as we possibly can, and tonight is no exception. Two amazing bands played with us. Pink Shift from back home in the States, from Baltimore, their first time in Germany. Such an amazing band. So encouraging to see a young band come on stage in front of an audience of people and not just play music, but speak truth to power and to defend their existences and to fight for a better world. And to our friends from France in Birds and Row, genuinely one of the best fucking bands on the planet. We have played with them once previously many fucking years ago, and it was a jaw-dropping experience to get to watch them before we play, if not a little bit intimidating, knowing we had to come on stage and try to play like we belong on a stage with two such great bands. So fucking thank you to Birds and Row, thank you to Pink Shift for coming, and thank you for checking them both out and for taking care of them. This one's for them.
Nothing catch you by surprise when you say something. sit down. Here, sit down. At the table, we'll talk some television's way up in. I know things weren't right. Maybe we were never cut out for Midwest life. Maybe we'd have so much better on the coast. There are some times I don't never go. I know you were getting tired of my problem. I guess I was never cut out for worried I would end up like your father. Tired of the smoke. Somewhere a storm touches. Somewhere the river levels finally get low. Somewhere the wind blows. Somewhere I will pass dawn. Somewhere you live here still. Somewhere you're already gone. There's already your way in a living room. Take the city, let's the fuck from it behind. Somewhere, that's all. Introduce me all night on the ring. From here in the distance, I can hear the neighbors in the alley having minutes. And who is the twist in the street? Speaking to me. Your stench, coffee is burning and all over. Through desert for the rest of kicks we both collect. Look at the stove, the cabin I had rented. Music for Christmas on television, bitches walk. Runs out to Richmond, there's traffic on the bridge. Pulling at the edge, everywhere the wind. Shadows in the bedroom, with the light got thrown, with the lamp on the nightstand. Your mother's side, after midnight, still you can see it all. You can see it all. Closet in the corner, on the far back shelf with the keepsakes she had. That box there, full of letters of regret, with the pictures of the kids you get. Many recollections of mother's side, countryside drive. Landscape scene through the window with the backseat. Flowers in a basket. Afternoon after school, you rolled their sisters. See your parents at the table, in the kitchen, father lifting off the lamp. Hush fell over everything like a funeral prayer, a reverence, ancestral, heavy in the air. Didn't understand what it meant, but they never said her name aloud around you. Even sitting at the table with their things they kept. You recall family cards, tiny clothes, and the smell of the paint in the upstairs bedroom. Until then you didn't know that's what the box had held. Your parents tiptoeing slowly around, always speaking in codes, but they never said her name aloud around you. Only told you it was perfect where your sister went. And you didn't understand why it hurt them so much then that she'd come and left so soon. Could only guess inside your head at what a stillbirth meant. Only knew that mother wept. You watched while father held her, said something's coming, but can't stay here. You saw brightness like a light through your eyes, close time that you tumbled away from here. Someplace to remain in the dark, time shadow she made. As it's in love, a spirit of her, like some kind of car, school flame drifting on. your bed beside her at night. And I saw the light on the day that he died. By your bed, Grandma's eyes while us grandkids said our goodbye. She said, don't cry. Somewhere he holds her, said a name I didn't recognize, and the light with all the shadows combined.
Thank you. How's everyone doing? It's good to check in, you know? If you need anything, let me know. I'll get the kettle going for the tea. Is there water around? Is there water around? There's water around. Can we throw some waters out, maybe? I don't know. It's important to stay hydrated. This is me delaying while I think of what I'm gonna say right now. I feel a bit overwhelmed. This is fucking such a privilege, honestly, to get to do this still. It's a privilege felt particularly strongly right now, given, I think, the state of the world and just a general move towards fascism, towards the right in Europe and back at home and in other places in the world. So we're lucky to be able to come to a space right now where we can be who we were born to be, and where we can come together around love and around community and around the possibility of a better world for everyone, not just those who have the opportunity to grab power and keep it. I feel a little uncomfortable sometimes with a microphone because I feel like it lends an air of authority that I don't possess, given that I am, like any of you, just a person fumbling through life, struggling at times to wake up in the morning and to fall asleep at night. But I do very genuinely believe that a better world is possible despite the trends the trends in politics, the trends in social issues, the trends towards demonizing our neighbors, to divide us, to further secure the power that we've not yet been able to secure, that has been kept from us. And I think that it's incumbent on all of us here tonight to, I think, experience the joy that community can bring, that the world, this is a microcosm of what the world outside can be, and to know that when we leave and we go home, that it's increasingly important to maintain that feeling and to push it in your regular, ordinary life, despite how hard that can be. This is a record, I said that this is a record about the roads you take. It's also a record about what happens when the roof collapses. It's about lying in the wreckage and looking for a glimmer of light, looking for the opportunity to escape the situation that you're in. And it's a record about objects that hold memories, that transport you to a different time in your life, to somewhere that might bring joy, but also to somewhere that might bring pain. And to play this record 10 years after we wrote it, it's pretty apparent that in our lives, the five of us up here and all the people that we traveled with, all our friends and our family, that these songs are in a lot of ways those objects. They're things that, in coming back to play this record, we picked up and they took us back somewhere. And sometimes it was somewhere fucking great. Sometimes it was touring in Germany, and it was meeting new people, and it was watching the sunrise on a rooftop in Berlin with friends that we made here that we didn't know the day before. And sometimes it's shit, sometimes it's hard, and sometimes it's things that we'd rather not dwell on. But to have the opportunity to look back means we're still here, and that we healed and that we grew from those experiences, good and bad. And I hope that we all get to a point in our lives, if you're somewhere bad right now, if you're in the wreckage and you're looking for a glimmer of light and don't see it, know that it's there. I promise you it is. And to everybody who's in a good place, reach out to those people and look out for each other. Reach out to your trans friends, reach out to your friends being marginalized, being attacked by people in power. It's gonna keep happening, and it's gonna get worse, and it's on us to make it better. This song is for all of you. It's another love song.
lines, the last two rhyme with dustpan, Tammy and me. You in the living room, legs bent at 45 degrees. I write A, B. I try to find your rhyme scheme. I look for objects on the desk with which to sculpture image best. Well, would I name this? Could I paint it? Woman reading, girl the rest. I remember so well watching, shifting your way, turning the page. I could see it all inside a living room where only I live. And never go in, roll the game alone. And I pause where I am for a second when I hear you. Sometimes I think I see your face in improbable places. Do those moments replay for you when I'm suddenly there and then I won't go away? When you're sitting in the living room reading for the afternoon, do you put your book down when you try to find me there? Sometimes I think of all the people who lived here before us, how the spaces and the memories you make change the room from just memory to a place where you. When you live here, when you come from a home, you take all that you want, what the memories I got on the floor in the living room. So the carpet, the scratches below that we found, and the one stay on the couch when you're drunk and decided, still trying to move it around. I can't tell what the difference is between the ones that we made and the ones that we didn't make. They all conjure images still when you sit and you read in the sunlight aware that I watch. And I live alone now, safe for the echoes. I live alone now, safe for the echoes.
Songs about finding that light, getting better.
Morning after snowstorm, standing beside lake, almost feeling hard all alone in the street. It's a certain sort of stillness. The quiet surrounds you. Notices your shovel of concrete. I remember those miles through the snow clouds. Always seemed as bigger back when I was a kid. Pushed all of the snow to the edge of the driveway. Was the only person up in the neighborhood. Morning after snowstorm, I turned the ignition and I started my car. Morning after snowstorm, I scraped off my windshield with the edge of a credit card. I remember that drive to work. Still can hear the voice over the radio. Listen to our experts and the best tips for the next time you entertain dinner guests. Thought of the day, the day in the kitchen I sat and I watched you put makeup on. Thought of the day, the basement that I played house. I felt ashamed that it stayed in my head in the same place for so long because I was afraid to change. Not an excuse to could walk, jump a makeup on, all of the dust. In the basement that I played out, I felt a shed, got a pain in my head, in the same place for so long, because I was afraid to change. It's not an excuse to stay. No, it's not an excuse. It's we got one more song left.
Talked a lot about how privileged we are to be able to do this thing we love and have loved for a long time still in our mid-30s now. Since this is the last headlining show for a while, I have to say, there's zero fucking chance in the world we would have made it this far. We would still be making music together if it weren't for the amazing crew that chooses to spend their time with us. My friend Martin is taking photos, an incredible talent, an incredible human being. Our friend Fiona, who is behind the soundboard, making us sound much better than we are in actuality, being an all-time vibe tech. One of our best friends in the world who opted to come on this tour 2 days off that she had from another fucking long tour and before another long flight back to where she lives. Anais, who's selling merch right now. All three of whom are also fucking women in an industry and almost exclusively dominated by fucking straight white dudes. And they put up a lot of extra shit as a result. Believe me, we witness it. And then our best friend in the world, Kirk, who, without whom we would have broken up fucking forever ago. And I mean that genuinely. You have Kirk to thank for us being here today. This is a talking song and I'm gonna read it. Yesterday alone I laid everything out on the carpet. Books, kitchen things, objects with specific purpose or none. Arranged them sideways in a grid on the floor there, unmoored, out of context, and then considered it. First the whole picture, then everything individually, humming along at the deadest pace imaginable. One object, then another, then the next. And I wondered what they meant there, if they meant anything still. Found notes, camping supplies. That book you bought in the desert, identifying wildflowers. Pictures from vacations, parties, kitschy gifts we bought from rest stops on that road trip out west. Objects, everything itself, and then memory. All of it laid out there from the dining room, the living room, from the hallway, in the basement, in the kitchen. From that room we called the office, but never used, even the bathroom. Everything laid out there on the floor, on the carpet, out of context. And I sat there for hours. Today I moved everything from the floor to the table in the dining room, placed each thing carefully without reason, or at least without one I understood or could describe. There on the table together, and when I was done and stepped back, I realized what I had made. Keepsakes, pictures, letters, ordinary objects all collected there. A memorial. And I thought of ones on highways or set by gravestones. All the things you see there but don't understand still bring a remembered thing back vividly. Invoke someone's reality when there to together in that place, in that way, out of context. And I knew I had to take it down before anybody else saw. Tomorrow I plan to put them all somewhere. Those things in boxes, side of the road, attic maybe. All those things that push and pull me through history to places I once was, places I might have gone, places I ended up going. Postcards, ticket stubs from one thing or another, a personalized coffee mug, neither your name nor mine, phone cards and old phones, a page from an old calendar I bought once at a thrift store and insisted on hanging, that cycles of the moon print, photos, old boots of mine, put them in boxes. And I sat there for hours in the living room first, then in the dining room, moving things around, picking things up and seeing where they took me. To what place in history, what moment on our timeline, where we were, where I was, where I thought we'd end up. In this house or on the highway, driving somewhere near Christmas, in the desert, or anywhere else. I put them in boxes. Dankeschön. Bis bald. Auf Wiedersehen. Fuck the AFD. Fuck fascism. Play small songs. Song's called 9.
Backpacks full of beer, we throw our bottles from the rooftop at the city. It looked endless. Guess I still don't see the difference between a purpose and that urgent adolescence. I remember in a basement sharing sweat with all these stranger boys and girls. We'll change the world, we sang, we'll change the world. Nothing seems to change. They say none of them will listen, but I still see much more power in that basement than in fucking politicians. If we get beat by this winter, if we get strangled by regret, just let our love of life be song, find a better song. Sing along, sing along, sing along. Sing along. I think I saw you in my sleep. I think I saw you in my dreams. You were stitching up the seams on every broken promise that your body couldn't keep. I think I saw you in my sleep. I think I saw you in my sleep. I think I saw you in my dreams. You were stitching up the seams on every broken promise that your body couldn't keep. I think I saw you in my sleep. I thought I heard a door open. Thought I heard a door open, but I only heard it close. Thought I heard a plane crashing, but now I think it was your passions. You saw me confronting the mirror, up with the bottle and down with the beer. I think you are stable and broken, busting no walls and crawling your record. Think I saw you in my sleep. Think I saw you in my dreams. You were stitching up the seams on every single promise that your body couldn't keep. I think I saw you in my lady poker thinks this place is not your home, nor was it ever set for every time. Tonight we ride, tonight we tonight we ride. We tremble at the way that little fires of desire in the tundra of our skin suit yourself no favor. Savor every time you waver for shaking. My voice was only slightly anxious, and tonight we ride. Tonight we ride. I know it's where we go. She's in there. Don't let the strength of this cover. We're covered. No time to waste. No matter what you feel. We clutch so tightly in a dream. You're not clear. Resting till we're shit. So wrap your pretty little eyes. So slit the skies. I met your backside with a bucket full of lies. So clear ears and listen. And I know what is. That's the glorious power. You pulled me my wings open, broken and black. And I re-stitched these sheds I beauty. For as a child lives, the woman lives to call. You have taught us peril in the present. peaceful things. And once it released in the streets, now here and beyond, those places and at the pump. Don't get why you believed in me so much, to follow and retrieve it all. That sanctity I swear so differently. Still you called on me to bring you out. Beg your praise, remove me from what sounds deep. I'm down underneath if you believe. I will fight for vanity, wonders on the street. Sides down into nothingness, like a bad dream. God, I guess I needed you to freeze me out. Corners of your dreams, I guess I needed you to lean up. Guess I needed you to freeze me out. Corners of your dreams, I guess you needed me to live. Leaving with a dream retreats, grasping for an ultimate, some faded image. Carries you to sleep. Seems I've been far before you. Cattails hit your knees to send some subtle promise. Scatter all their seeds to grow before they leave. For life and all its complicated, consequential sins. Scrape you on they scrape your knees, make your feet. I think we bleed because we need to bleed. We bleed because we need. I just wanted you to carry on, carry me. Yes, I wanted you to give me this, need you to get. I just wanted you to carry on, carry for me. Guess you need me a bit, I guess you needed me. Way out, I guess I need you to freeze me out. Corners of your dreams, think I need you to bleed out loud. I guess I need you to freeze me out. Corners of your dreams, I guess you need me to live.
Last one to Free Palestine.
Another shooting on the subway side. It's a front, what is that? Side of the bus stop. Before the refrain, with the meter back, not far from the park. Bought a buffer when the other shooting was last month. Those were brothers with an SUV. Northbound, eastbound. Target arrived, but didn't hit the target. It's done. Nothing to do with it. I travel backwards through. I'm secret, become invisible. I wanna see you where I couldn't when it happened. I wanna see it all. I wanna know what it. So I flip in my police lines. Reconstruct scene fragments of memories. I wanna know what it's wonder looking like up close. I wanna see your leaning go for responding. So I float back, transcend time. I wanna capture it accurately. I wanna know what the color of the blood was, spilling out from the tar bunch of the concrete. I wanna write it on sound so I can always remember. If you can see it up close, how could you ever forget how senseless death, how precious life? I wanna. Into siren sounds into their houses now and over front yards. On the way up to the place where the police take rent to mark the crime scene. Everybody trying to catch a glimpse of what was happening. What's going on between the ambulance and all the cop cars? Everybody gossiping. Whose kid got hit? Where did it hit him at? Who could have fired him? Everybody wondering, how did it happen again? And is he dead? These everybody wondering how far they were from where 3 days later, a mother had to bury her son. Not far away, the shooter holds up in a hotel near to the highway with a friend and the gun. He fled immediately, but was identified by witnesses. His picture on TV, only 20 years old. They called him Grandpa. He was older than the others by a year, maybe 2 red. He was safe for a while until somebody saw him there. Notified the authorities who surrounded the hotel, first arresting an accomplice while attempting to flee, chasing him up the staircase to the floor where he stayed, closed the door out behind him, locked himself in the room. Could have kicked in the door, but knew the gun was still with him, one he'd already used, so they feared what he did. Floated up through the window of a room to the west, offered out to the hole, tried to listen in, heard them trying to reason to open the door. Uncle begging to plead, half collapsed to the floor. Preacher hoping forgiveness in there, so execute. Rectify what you taken, make your peace in the world. Fought to something the door, could have wrecked your door. Fought to burn it and burn it, shook the earth to its core. Like the world was collapsing, and we heard him scream, "Get it! Can I still get into heaven if I... Can I ever be forgiven? Cause I killed that kid. Was an accident, swear it wasn't meant for him. If I turn it on me, if I even it out, can I still get it? Will they send me to hell? Can I still get into heaven? I left the hotel behind, so I am